Hello, Jumpstart students. I wanted to go over the ideal career presentation with you. This is an example presentation derived from a presentation that a student turned in last year. I've changed it up some, made it anonymous from the student, but this is the basic foundation of what your ideal career presentation should look like. So you should have a sample, a title slide. You should also have in the second slide your name of the intended career, your ideal career, that you're interested in, trying to your ultimate goal for your career. And again, if you're not sure of what you want to do, that's okay. Choose a career that industry that you're interested in, or maybe something that a family member, a parent, or maybe one of your coaches has done in their previous career time. Anything that you're interested in. I just want for you, again, to get the knowledge of looking up markets, job descriptions, etc. So this student put a very general synopsis of what an agent or a manager for a professional athlete is. Some students have put on this page actual job postings. Remember to keep your slides clean and not text heavy. You need to list the educational base that you need for this job. So to be an agent or a manager for a professional athlete, as this student looked into, there was no direct education level that correlated with this position, but this student found that having an MBA was helpful, or having a law degree would also be a benefit. This student found that a salary range for a professional athlete can be anywhere from $50,000 to $750,000. When you find information like this, it's really important that you list the websites of or the links, articles where you find this. You want to cite your information. So even if it's a very small text box on the bottom of the slide, or if you have a references or a citation slide at the end of your presentation, either way, I just want to know where you received this information from. Hot markets. So look into where is hiring for your position. Working in higher education myself, right now across the U.S., there's a mix of different positions that are available or are not hiring right now. So hot markets for higher ed really kind of fluctuate. So I wanted to find an example of something that I do, but I couldn't for this particular video, but I wanted you just get a general idea of like looking to see where you can find positions. And then we will be going over the ethics and corporate social responsibility of in general, right? So when you think of corporate social responsibility and giving back, I want for you to think of what societal impacts your intended career could have. So with like a professional sports agent, thinking about getting the athletes' names to the public can inspire others. Being a role model for their community is a way, but you have to think of other things. And I talked to the student about this with this particular career, that being a professional athlete sport agent or a professional athletes agent, means that you could actually promote that athlete to go to nonprofit different fundraisers, right? What kind of community service could an athlete do to give back to the community or society? So things like that. And then why you want to do that career, right? So this student told me, this student told the class that particularly this ideal career is not plan A, but this is actually plan B. The dream of the student is to be a professional athlete themselves, but because the student athlete was so involved in the sport, the student really wanted to make sure that she understood what the agent did, because she was interested in being an agent for professional athletes as well. So I want for you to look at Handshake. Handshake is our platform that we use through our Office of Academic and Career Planning to post positions. So you can look on that website and find different job descriptions for your ideal career. You can look on various websites. Indeed, if you know particularly that you want to be a CPA, you can look on different banking websites. You can look, for CPA certifications. Do you need an MBA, Master's of Business Administration for, to be a CPA? What do you need? What tools do you have in your toolbox to find this information so you can put it to use looking for career information? I will be happy to answer other questions. If you have any, email me, or we can meet virtually or in person. If you're local to Barton, I'd love to help you with this particular presentation. It's one of the favorites that we do throughout the semester in the Business 101 class, so I'm happy to help. Just shoot me an email at jefisher@barton.edu.